Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're focusing our lens on one of the most awe-inspiring stories of survival on our entire planet. We're talking about a true living relic. Across the beautifully wild, sun-drenched landscapes of Africa and Asia lives one of Earth's most ancient and magnificent creatures, the rhinoceros. Just picture it for a second. These powerful, gentle giants walking slowly across the savanna at sunrise, moving through the swaying grass exactly as they have for millennia. But as we're going to see today, their story has reached a pretty critical turning point.
And it brings us to a really profound question. What happens when a species that successfully navigated through literal ice ages comes face to face with its absolute greatest threat? Us. It's a dramatic question, sure, but it is the reality of the ecological hero's journey we are about to explore. Because you see, this isn't just a story about an animal. It's a real-world narrative about resilience, danger, and the very balance of nature itself. Okay, let's dive right into this. Part 1. The last ancient giants, ancient survivors. Now, we aren't just talking about a few thousand years here. We are talking about origins that stretch back millions of years. These creatures have quite literally watched the world change around them. I mean, they survived the brutal, freezing extremes of the ice ages. They weathered centuries upon centuries of destructive natural disasters. They are the ultimate survivors, defined by this incredible ancient resilience that has allowed them to reach the present day as some of the last true giants to walk the earth. It really makes you pause and respect the sheer tenacity of the species, doesn't it? Moving on to Part 2, Guardians of the Ecosystem. Ecosystem Protectors.
The absolutely crucial point to understand here is that rhinos are ecosystem guardians. Basically, think of them as nature's 2-ton, heavyweight gardeners. As they graze peacefully, just moving through their territories, they are actively shaping the vegetation, dispersing seeds, and maintaining the landscape. And by doing this, they literally help create and maintain habitats for countless other species. Birds, insects, mammals, you name it. They play a deeply vital, life-giving role in keeping our forests, grasslands, and rivers healthy and thriving.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what's at stake. On one side, you see the result of a rhino's hard work, a thriving, balanced ecosystem with healthy forests, vibrant grasslands, flowing rivers, and incredibly diverse wildlife all interacting in perfect balance. But on the other hand, well, the growing threat. When rhinos are removed from the equation, the landscape changes drastically. All that vibrant life fades into stark, cracked earth, abandoned footprints in the dust, broken fences. It's just a dark, quiet emptiness. Which brings us to a tougher subject, Part 3. The growing extinction threat, a species at risk. Today, these ancient survivors face a modern, incredibly urgent crisis. There are 3 main human-driven factors putting the survival of the rhino at severe risk. First up, illegal poaching. Second, the rapid loss of their natural habitat. And third, relentless human expansion into the wild spaces they've called home for millions of years. This isn't some natural disaster like the ones they survived in the past. This is rapid, targeted pressure on the species. Thousands lost to the illegal wildlife trade. It's a devastating, sobering factor process. The sheer scale of the poaching crisis has cast a huge shadow over grasslands where these magnificent creatures used to roam in large numbers. And it leads to a heartbreaking realization. Every rhino lost is literally a loss for nature itself. If you take the guardian out of the ecosystem, the entire web of nature suffers. And honestly, without serious immediate protection, we face a very real future where the next generations might only ever know these incredible ancient animals through archival photographs, old documentary footage, and stories. But it's not all dark. Let's look at Part 4, the conservation frontline, conservation teams. Because whenever there's a crisis, heroes step up to meet it. You have these incredibly dedicated conservationists and wildlife rangers working tirelessly, day and night, patrolling protected reserves just to keep poachers at bay. You have brilliant veterinarians providing hands-on medical care out in the field. You've got scientists and tech teams using advanced technology to track and monitor rhinos to ensure their safety. And crucially, you have local communities stepping up, teaching kids about wildlife and fiercely protecting their natural heritage. It's this massive, coordinated alliance fighting for the rhino's survival. And that leads us right into our final section, Part 5, Hope and How to Help Make a Difference. Because of the incredible efforts of those frontline defenders we just talked about, some rhino populations are actually slowly recovering. We are seeing real success stories. Healthy populations in protected reserves, rhinos running freely, and calves playing safely beside their mothers in these beautifully vibrant landscapes. Ultimately, every single protected rhino represents hope. It's a very real chance for nature to heal itself. So this is where you come in. You can actually make a difference, and it's definitely not as complicated as you might think. Number 1, support wildlife conservation organizations that are out there doing the hard work on the ground. 2, spread awareness. Honestly, just sharing what you've learned in this explainer helps a lot. 3, promote sustainable ecotourism. That provides crucial funding and jobs to the local communities protecting these animals. And 4, support broader community projects that help protect wildlife habitats globally. So we have to ask ourselves, will we protect our future? Because ultimately, the future of the rhinoceros and the healthy, vibrant earth they help sustain is completely in our hands. Together, we totally have the power to ensure these magnificent giants continue to roam the Earth for generations to come. Thanks so much for watching, and let's keep learning and protecting together.